Hey everybody, and welcome back to INfutureTENSE. Today we'll be discussing two things, one which is important and one which is not so much. The important thing is I would like to address a video that I made that has been getting both positive and negative feedback and kind of trying to explain where I'm coming from so that way you can understand the video better. Now the next thing is an invitation, and this is a thing that's not to be taken too seriously, but of course if you'd like to accept the invitation, you're more than welcome to. So with that being said, this is INfutureTENSE. We'll be right back after this message. Alpha Games and Comics. Hey guys, you made it. Thanks for making it through that little ad there. I'm trying to support a little comic book and game shop that's up in Calamasa near my house. They're trying to make it over to a digital market, and I just wanted to have that little piece in there, so if you guys like comic books or games, you can go check it out. They are on Facebook. The link is attached in the description, and let me just say, everything there is tested. So if you get something there, it will work for you, and if it doesn't, for that once in a blue moon time, give the owner a call and he'll help you out. But on to business. I want to have a very serious discussion with you about a video that I've been having some complaints about. I made a video called I Have a Disease, discussing my cringiness as a disorder of sorts. It was not meant to be offensive. It was not meant to make light of people who suffer with disease, but some people took it that way. So I wanted to just address it with you for a second and say that that was not my intention, and I am sorry for anyone I may have offended. I have mental disorders. I have mental disease. I have some other diseases that I deal with. The mental ones have been life-threatening. I have been on the verge of losing my life because of disease. So I do not mean to disrespect anyone, and I understand why you are offended. However, I made that video as a joke, and it was not about disease, it was about cringiness. I would like to think that you know me well enough, just from the few videos you've seen, to know that I would never make fun of someone who suffers with a disorder. Having been through struggles and having been through disease, still struggling with mental disease, I understand how it's not something that should be taken lightly, and I would never make fun of someone suffering with or dying of a disease. But I do think it's funny that people complain about cringiness when you don't have to watch my video if you don't like the jokes that I put in it. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm sorry, and I'm very sorry if I have hurt or offended anyone who's struggling with a disease, whether it be cancer, diabetes, a mental disorder, gum disease, anything. I'm very, very, very sorry if I have offended you. It's not my intention. But I will not be taking down the video, because the point of the video was not to make fun of disease. It was to make fun of how cringy I am as an artist, how my jokes are kind of dry. In the future, I will be more sensitive, and I will try and be more careful with my presentation of things like that, so that way there's not a misunderstanding. And I just hope that this time you can forgive me and understand why I made that video the way it was. And just know, if you don't like my jokes the way they are, first of all, let me know. Second of all, you don't have to subscribe. Being cringy and funny is something that I do. Being offensive is not. So if I offend you, if I cross a line, please let me know, because I cannot grow and change my style and my presentation if I do not have feedback. And I have feedback this time, so thank you all who gave me feedback, because now I can look at that and kind of grow and change from that. However, I try not to remove my videos once they're made, because they do have an effort, they do have time, they're a piece of artistry to me, and some art is not good. And in this case, that art was not good, and I apologize for that, and I will do better. But I will not remove the video, just due to the fact that it was not meant to be a video about disease and making fun of people who fight with disease. It was meant to make fun of how cringy and how terrible I am when it comes to jokes. And I think that point got across pretty well, so mission success, I guess. I don't know. But I'm sorry. Second thing. I would like to get together at a Christmas party. And I know it's terrible to talk about that video and go into this, but I want to talk about everything that I have on my mind today, so that way we can think about everything all at once. We've thought about how we need to be more careful with our presentation about issues. Now let's talk about how we can get together and celebrate life, because Christmas is all about life. And I know we're almost at Thanksgiving, we're not even past November, but Christmas is coming and we need to start thinking about it. I'm not a big Christmas person. I like the Christmas holidays. I get nostalgic with the music, but I do not like Christmas trees. I do not like presents. I do not like these kind of things unless, they're being given and done for the right reason. I find that most people get distracted by all the lights and all the wrapping paper and everything else, so I generally don't subscribe to that. I won't be giving a lot of presents out this year, and I'm not expecting any presents this year. If you want to give me a present and you ask what I want, I'll tell you what I want, but you don't have to get me what I really, really want, what I want. You don't have to get me anything. I'm not going to get a lot of people anything unless they ask specifically for it and it's a need, and I will try my very best to fulfill that need, because we do need things around the holiday season. We do need time with people. We do need to spend time with people we love, and sometimes people want a good book or a movie or some coffee or something so they could cry or celebrate as family with me, and I will do that. But I wanted to see if we can get a holiday party together. I'd like to see if maybe we can get some friends together and do some sort of holiday party. Maybe go down to the Golden Corral down here in San Bernardino and just talk about, life. Not about YouTube, not about me, just about life. Like what we're all doing this next year, what our New Year's resolutions are, maybe creating some sort of positivity group like Justin Scard has, but more proactive with getting together and more proactive with creating things together, memories together. Not to discount Justin, because I love Justin Sometimes Mob. It is awesome. If you are a fan of Justin Scard, go on Facebook, look up the Sometimes Mob or Sometimes Mob Disney Edition. Great group of people. But I haven't been able to find a whole lot of groups of people to get together with from that group, so I would like to create something like that myself so we can all do it. And if you are a mobster, feel free to come along. I mean, go check out INfutureTENSE or James Hahn.
James Eugene Hahn.
I will create events in there once I see that I have enough people to create an event with. But if you are interested in a Christmas party, shoot me a text, shoot me an email, shoot me a message through INfutureTENSE
or James Eugene Hahn.
Let's get together. Let's have a great end of the year party. Let's have a great new beginning party for the next year coming up. And let's try and be sensitive and loving and positive with each other as brothers and sisters here in this life together. That is the vlog for the day. You got an apology. You got an invitation. Take away what you want. Just know I love you all. I'm wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving, a happy Christmas. It can be hard at the end of the year, but you are not alone. I love you. Stay beautiful. Have an intense future. Thank you guys for joining me on another vlog from INfutureTENSE. It's always exciting to share my life with you, and I hope you'll join me again next time. If you like what you saw, please go ahead and click subscribe or the like button. And if you didn't like what you saw, please feel free to leave some feedback down below in the comment section so I can try and improve my content to make it more interesting and more suited to what you're looking for. We're all moving forward. Let's have an intense future.